So on Tuesday, the 10th of October, parts of KZN were hit by a devastating storm. Cars were left on the roadside while motorists swam across the highway to safety. Sadly, lives were lost, buildings were severely damaged, and people left stranded. In one of the most hectic storms we have seen in many, many years, pandemonium was widespread. But one KZN resident kept his calm. Instead of running for safety, he ran back into the storm to look for any people in need of help and assistance. Janet Hart, a 60-year-old grandmother from the Bluff, was trapped in her car. Panicking, she stayed on the phone with her son, who instructed her to stay in the car. Sibusiso Matrick Mbele arrived and pulled her to safety. Now, you've probably seen the video of Janet and her family reuniting with Sibusiso, and you would have seen his photograph all over Facebook and social media. We are joined with this amazing human being in studio today. Welcome to East Coast Radio.
It's a privilege and it's a pleasure to me. You know, I didn't expect this publicity at all because I know I was just doing this as a human being passing by and worried about people who were in danger at all. And then I use that experience and skills to be a lifeguard,
Sibusiso, what happened on Tuesday?
First of all, I want to greet you all, in the name of God, because you see what we're doing in this world or in this country. We just do it as a human being to help one another. And I'm saying it again, it's a privilege and a pleasure to me to be on East Coast Radio. I didn't expect this publicity. In fact, to come to this story, it was just a normal day. In fact, I was at work heading down to Potchefstroom. And it was sky blue. And I remember when I left at the security, it was about 26 minutes past 9. So when I gave the security a shake list, because there's a listing at work, when you come in, they shake you, when you come out, they shake you. So I left at my premises at where I work, 26 minutes past, and I drive through N2. And then after 10 minutes, you see, I was in the middle of the N2. And the weather just suddenly changed, become dark and windy. And then the rain started, So I didn't know that there will be heavy rain or a storm. And it became dark at the same time. And I was frightened because I was alone. I was driving alone there. There was no car at the back or other side at that moment until other car we come closer to one another because this storm, make us to crawl now because we didn't able even to see on the road. So when I passed by, I think Edwin Cell by N2 there when you come toward NPC cement there. So it's where all things happened. It became dark and I was fighting. I didn't see even in front of me, even the wiper for my truck doesn't work at all. And then I tried to phone my manager because I didn't have a HM with me, but I tried to use this thing by Vodacom when you buy on credit the HM in order I can able to phone back my manager at work. So I called through and then I bought that on credit and I phoned back my general manager Martin Menela and telling me, oh, I'm stuck here on the road, I can't see. He said pull off and take it easier. I tried to pull off, but there was no time to pull off, but I had to just stand on the middle of the lane of the freeway. and a park about scary also, about 30 minutes to 40 minutes, because this thing started to happen about 20 to 10 until 10:30. And there was rain and a drift there, where because there's a downhill there. So I have to crawl up, because you see the water trying to catch me also, and the flood will coming toward my truck, and the wind ends trying to blow my truck, and it was moving also. So I crawl uphill, so I try to stop, and then I stop, and other guys will come through. We stop to get on the freeway, not in fact in the bus stop or in the middle of the freeway, because it was that we couldn't see. So we wait and wait. Maybe we saw that, maybe we think that it's gonna cut off the thing rain. It never cut off until 40 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. And then it cut off, and then I went up the hill a little bit. So where I saw the pool of water all over the road. So I just imagine myself, what happening, because I just seen all the cars floating on the freeway, but there's a flood there. So the first thing I asked myself, what happening? Those cars are driving themselves or floating on the flood or on the river, or what, if it's a river. No, I realized, no, something, it's a disaster now, this thing's happening now. So I have to be careful. So I saw people were taking photos at the same times, were on the bank or the side of the road, because this flood is just washing away all the cars. I said to myself, I don't think these cars are driving themselves. There's some people there inside. I have to be careful and check them whether there's no one there. Although on my side was not flooding like on the other side of the freeway, on coming traffic toward Durban. So I just check well. I opened my window and check. I saw the people inside the cars. I said, no, these terrible things will happen there, so I have to take it in action there. That's the thing just clicks in my mind, and I try to retrieve those skills. I train as a lifeguard now, and the sea rescue, they train me, so let me, even I'm risking my life, so I'm fighting at the same time, but I can't just let the human life be disappeared like that in front of me, because even I can able to survive here and go toward where I'm heading to Potchefstroom. But what if these people, they died because I was give that training to help people when they got stuck in water or they fell away by the water. So I have to think again, and the thing what just clicks in my mind, I have to take an action at the same time. So the thing came to my mind. I said, I can't just swim with the full clothing on me. So I have to take off my clothing, because in order I can able to swim well there. So luckily I just take off them, I undress, I jump inside the water. I try in fact to walk, and something hit me on my ankle and on my knee. I saw there's a debris maybe hitting me, so I have to swim then to walk, because I'll get hurt. But I didn't notice that I get hurt on water, but when I came out I saw I had. So the first thing I saw on the bank, there was a two shed there, one woman and one man. They asked them, "Sir, can I help you?" That meant, because he didn't talk, I don't know whether he was stubborn or he was scared of me, whether he was taking, maybe trying to come to rob them. So luckily, because I saw other lady, she was far there on the bank, because I have to decide, I have to start with that one who are far from the bank, because this one are closer to the bank. So I called that lady, "Mommy, are you okay? Can I help you?" She didn't respond. So until I get closer to her, I swing closer to her and ask her, "Mommy," I said to her, "don't be panic. I'm here to help you. I know you're in trouble. Just take anything we know that is very important, especially your phone and your ID. I'll help you. I'm a lifesaver. I know about this. I won't hurt you. I'm not a thief. I'm come to help." Although she didn't talk, she was shivering, because she was scared. I think she was scared. And she took her cell phone, and I think it's other thing, just small kit. I don't know whether it was a first aid kit or what. But just pick up in water, just grab and take to her. Say, "Just hold on it. I'll help you. You won't be affected by this water. Maybe if you die, I will die also. But I'm here to help you. I'll save your life." And she understand me. She never panicked. Although she was panicking, she see that I'm giving her hope that I can take out of this water now. I just take her out, and I went to other quantum also. I think there were 4 children and 8 people, 8 passengers there, the adult. So the children were scared because they were crying. I said no. All of them, they want to grab me. I said no. I will take one by one, because you see, I can't help all of you, but I will start with the children first, according as we trained. I'm not saying I'm undermining the elder, but according as we trained, I will start with the children first, because I see them, they fighting more than the elder one. So I take one child out, I rescue the second one, and the third one, and the fourth one. And while I was coming to rescue another elder one, say the other chef joined me and say, "Hey, my man, I can see now you just doing great job. Can I help you?" I say, "No, my man, you can't help me." So I took a rope to other chef there. I just put on myself according as our training. See, when you're a lifeguard, you're using this thing stick for box line things, I just put on myself, and then I swim back to them, and then I say, "Okay, just hold it in case that this drift is just swinging us away, but you can hold it to this rope also." And they hold it and take them out. I went to other ship also. He was on top of the bonnet also, and the same guy, he was very scared from projection, because I saw him because he was our client. We used to deliver there, so I can see your factory. We used to deliver there, so I will help you. And he was scared also. He was shaking because I think he had a container for ice cream that he wanted to put his accessories, cell phones, wallet. I said, "No, you can take care of your things like cell phone and bridge. I will deal with you." Okay. And I take him out also. And that's the end of the story. But I didn't realize that people were taking photo of me, what I was doing, because I didn't make even a contact, because my worried about to reach on time where I was going, because I was sent by my company to deliver on time there by projection to satisfy our customer. So
you are so amazing. I mean, I'm sitting here, I'm so moved by your selflessness.
yes.
It is an absolute honor to meet you, because in this day and age, it's very rare to come across someone that is willing to risk their life for strangers. You move me.
Yes, I appreciate it.
I'm appreciative of you. Have you spoken to Janet since?
Yeah, a couple of journalists, they came to premises at where I work. I think the whole day, it was Friday, because the whole week they were looking for me from Tuesday, since this sickness happened. They were looking, but because I'm not this kind of person, going through too much to social network. Although I was using WhatsApp, because people will just say, "Matrix, there's someone they need you there. So you don't have a Facebook?" I say, "No, I don't have it." Even my sister, they phoned me. I just, brother, please just create an account with Facebook. There's someone is looking for you there. I say, who's that? Until someone just saw that I have a WhatsApp, and then he sent a message and say, okay, Matrick, can you send for me the photo in order want to share with you? See, I love that day. I just bought an airtime. I just send my photo. It's where this guy he make a conversation with me, and then we talk a lot from WhatsApp. See. And then it's where now they introduce me to the family of Janet, and it was so amazing. And I can say, without the family of Janet, I don't think this publicity I would have. But for my only thinking, I was just telling myself I was just doing a small thing. Although on the other side, if I can do, it's a great story, if you just, saving the life of other people. You see. Now, I didn't expect this publicity. People like comment on Facebook, WhatsApp, UK, people they following all over the country, even from UK. I saw when people just commenting on internet, you see. This is Konga, my man, the hero. I just choked because I didn't expect this exposure at all.
I think because the world is so hungry for people like you. I think our country is so hungry for people like you. Do you know what I mean? It goes beyond skin color. It goes beyond race.
Yes.
It's a human story. It's a human that needed love and help, and you were a human that could give the love and the help. And the world needs that. We need to be unified by the things that are the same. And the love is the same. The care is the same. The dedication is the same.
That's true. That's true.
Well, as a token of our appreciation from East Coast Radio and everyone in KZN, we would like to present the KZN Hero of 2017 award to you.
Yeah. God.
What are you feeling? What's going through your mind?
I didn't expect, as a human being, that I would be recognized like this. But I remember when I was trained as a lifeguard, I possess more reward, but there's some implication, showing that there's something I will achieve, although it was gradually coming slowly. But this, to me, is a huge in my life. I think my children, they will know that there's something I did. They have to look up to me, what I did to help other people. That's the thing. Is that the story never be erased by someone who can buy anything, but this thing is written down, won't change.
Your legacy. And our friends at Chateau Gâteau have organized you a beautiful cake to take home to your family so that you can have some tea and cake together and celebrate you, all your greatness and your love and the joy that is Sibusi. So thank you so much for joining us at East Coast Radio today.
Still insist it's a privilege thing. I never thought I would be here at the speaker for East Coast Radio. I used to listen to it, but you know what? I have to insist this all the crew for East Coast Radio. We have to keep on, on the shoulder to doing it, because I remember after I rescued those people, the first thing click on my mind, because I know you guys, you are very good when it's come to update. I have to tell you that, because in our company they mounted the radio, that it can, when you're just working alone, you have to have that, keep yourself warm on the road, and listen to music at least. So, but the first thing clicks on my mind. I said, let me open to East Coast Radio. I know when it's come to update, they will tell me if I can able to carry on with my journey to Potchefstroom. As soon as I open it, and one lady, I don't know her name, or
Jeshri.
She gave the update, said, guys, please, if you are heading down to Potchefstroom, please be careful, though it's still terrible there, but it's clear when you're passing Karia. And then it's where I take that opportunity in order to satisfy our company, to satisfy our customer to reach on time that side, because I was worried about our customer, as our company Tanfred is supporting my family on the other side. I have to satisfy also the customer for my company.
Sure.
I carry on with my journey to Potchefstroom.
Well, Time Freight must be very proud of you. Your family must be very proud of you. And East Coast Radio, as a community, as your family, we are just so proud of you. And thank you once again. Can I have a love? Can we hug it out? I need a hug.
Thank you,
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you.
Thank you for your heart.
Thank you.